you ever shared some good news? Maybe you got a promotion or started a new relationship, and you're just buzzing with excitement, but the person you're telling gives you a reaction that feels off. They smile, but it doesn't quite reach their eyes. They say congratulations, but it sounds a bit forced. If that feeling is familiar, you might be dealing with a classic case of hidden jealousy. It's a tricky emotion because most people won't come right out and say, hey, I'm jealous of you. Instead, it leaks out in these subtle, passive-aggressive ways that can leave you feeling confused and even a little hurt. It's like they're speaking in a secret code, and today, we're going to crack that code. We'll dive into the silent, sneaky signs that someone is secretly jealous of you, so you can spot them, understand what's really going on, and protect your own energy. Let's kick things off with one of the most common signs, the backhanded compliment. This is the art of disguising an insult as praise. It's a verbal Trojan horse. For example, you get a new job, and they say, wow, congratulations. They must have been desperate to hire someone so quickly. Ouch. Or maybe you've been working hard at the gym, and they comment, you look so good, almost didn't recognize you. It sounds like a compliment on the surface, but the underlying message is a jab at how you looked before. These comments are designed to make you second-guess your accomplishments. They plant a tiny seed of doubt and take the shine off your moment. A truly happy friend will celebrate you without any qualifiers. They'll say you look amazing, period. Not, you look so much better than you used to. When you notice a pattern of these backhanded compliments, it's a huge red flag that their envy is getting the better of them. Next up, they constantly downplay your achievements. No matter what you accomplish, they find a way to make it seem like it wasn't a big deal. You ran a marathon? They'll say, oh yeah, my cousin did that last year, but he did the full one, not the half. You got a top grade on a tough exam? They'll chalk it up to luck. Or say the professor must be an easy grader. The goal here is to diminish your success, to bring you back down to their level, or even below it. It's as if admitting the full weight of your achievement would be too much for their ego to handle. They can't bring themselves to say, wow, you worked so hard, and you totally deserve this, because in their mind, your success highlights their own perceived failures. It's a defense mechanism. By minimizing what you've done, they protect themselves from feeling inadequate. Another classic sign is that they are nowhere to be found when things are going great for you, but they're the first to show up when you're struggling. Think about it. If you post about a big win on social media, and you get radio silence from them, not a like, not a comment, nothing. But the moment you post about a bad day or a setback, your phone buzzes with a message from them saying, oh no, what happened? Are you okay? Tell me everything. This isn't always coming from a place of genuine concern. Sometimes your struggles are a source of comfort for them. It validates their own situation and makes them feel better about where they are in life. It's a subtle form of schadenfreude, of finding pleasure in the misfortune of others. True friends are there for the highs and the lows. They're your biggest cheerleaders when you succeed, and the shoulder to cry on when you fail. If someone only seems interested in your life when it's going downhill, their friendship might be fueled by jealousy. Let's talk about the constant, unsolicited advice. This one is tricky, because advice can be a genuine act of caring. But when someone is jealous, their advice often feels more like criticism. They'll pick apart your plans and point out all the potential pitfalls, framing it as just trying to help or playing devil's advocate. Let's say you're excited about starting a new business. They'll immediately start listing all the reasons it could fail. Are you sure that's a good idea? The market is so saturated. 90% of small businesses fail in the first year, you know. This isn't constructive feedback. It's thinly veiled pessimism. They aren't trying to help you succeed. They're subconsciously or consciously hoping you'll get discouraged and give up. They want to see you fail because your success would make their own inaction or fear of failure feel even worse. True support involves brainstorming solutions, not just listing problems. Here's a big one. They gossip about you behind your back. A jealous person often doesn't have the courage to confront you directly, so they'll talk about you to other people. They might share your good news, but with a negative spin. For example, can you believe she got that promotion? I heard she's just really good at sucking up to the boss. They're trying to tarnish your reputation and change how other people see you. It's an attempt to pull you down in the eyes of your social circle or workplace. This behavior stems from a deep-seated insecurity. By making you look bad, they hope to make themselves look better by comparison. If you start hearing rumors about yourself that seem to originate from one particular person, especially after you've shared good news with them, jealousy is almost certainly the culprit. Another sneaky sign is excessive imitation. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but sometimes it's the sincerest form of jealousy. If you notice someone starting to copy your style, your hobbies, your way of speaking, or even your career path, it could be a sign of envy. It's one thing to be inspired by someone, but it's another thing to become their clone. This often happens when a person is unhappy with their own identity and sees yours as more desirable. They think that by adopting your traits, they can somehow acquire your success or happiness. While it might seem harmless, it can feel unsettling and like an invasion of your individuality. It's as if they're trying to steal the very things that make you, you. And what about their reaction to your good news? A genuinely happy person will share in your joy. Their face will light up, they'll ask excited questions, and they'll want to celebrate with you. A jealous person's reaction will be muted. They might offer a quick, oh that's nice, and then immediately change the subject to something about themselves. This is called conversational narcissism. They can't stand for the spotlight to be on you for too long. For example, you say, I just booked a trip to Italy. Instead of asking about your plans, they'll immediately respond with, oh, I went to Spain last year. It was amazing. We stayed in this incredible hotel. They pivot the conversation back to themselves because your happiness is a reminder of what they do and have. They are unable to simply sit with your joy and let you have your moment. Then there's the competitive streak that comes out of nowhere. Suddenly, everything becomes a competition. If you get a new car, you have to get a slightly better one. If you mention you ran 5 miles, they'll casually drop that they ran 6. This one-upmanship is a clear sign that they feel inferior and are desperately trying to prove they are your equal or even your superior. Life is not a competition, and true friends don't keep score. They celebrate each other's wins as if they were their own. If you feel like you're constantly in an unspoken contest with someone, it's because they've created one in their head, fueled by jealousy. It's exhausting, and it's not what genuine connection is about. Finally, let's talk about their body language. Words can lie, but the body rarely does. When you share good news, watch their micro-expressions. You might see a fleeting look of disappointment or anger before they force a smile. They might cross their arms, avoid eye contact, or physically turn away from you. These are subconscious signals that they're feeling uncomfortable or defensive. Their nonverbal cues are betraying their true feelings. A forced smile is another big tell. It doesn't engage the eyes, it's just a movement of the mouth. A real, genuine smile, known as a Dushin smile, crinkles the corners of the eyes. If their eyes look cold while their mouth is smiling, they're probably not as happy for you as they're pretending to be. So what do you do when you recognize these signs in someone? First, understand that their jealousy isn't really about you. It's about their own insecurities, fears, and unmet desires. It's a reflection of their inner world, not a judgment on your worth. You can't fix their jealousy for them. The best thing you can do is protect your own energy. You might need to create some distance. You don't have to cut them off completely, but maybe you share less of your good news with them. Surround yourself with people who genuinely celebrate you, who lift you up, and whose joy for your success is authentic. Your achievements are worth celebrating, and you deserve to share them with people who will cheer you on with their whole hearts. Don't let someone else's shadow dim your light. Keep shining. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And for more videos on navigating relationships and understanding people, make sure to subscribe. See you in the next one.